Welcome back to BNC. New this hour, at least 7 mass shootings this weekend alone, adding to the nearly 300 that happened across the country already this year. And disturbing headlines of gun violence incidents are appearing in communities from coast to coast.
Gold on the south side of 54. Another shot was just fired.
This is becoming the sound of summer in America after another weekend torn apart by gun violence. Incidents from Oakland to Chicago to Minneapolis. Just this weekend, more than 30 killed in gun violence so far, according to the Gun Violence Archive. Disturbingly, children continue to be caught in the crossfire. In Dallas, a gunfight between partygoers leaving 8 people injured, including a 10-year-old and a 15-year-old. And in Detroit Thursday, police still investigating a shooting that killed a 2-year-old. One of 2 unconnected gun violence incidents, according to police, on freeways in the Michigan city last week.
You know, I don't wish this on my worst enemy.
Some victims know their shooter. Some are in the wrong place at the wrong time. Mass shootings, which BNC defines as incidents where 4 or more people are shot, excluding the shooter, are nearing 300 so far this year, according to the Gun Violence Archive. That's about 40% higher than this point in 2020 and 65% higher than this time in 2019. Some gun reform advocates are discouraged by what they feel is a lack of action at the federal level in the wake of this uptick in violence.
The fact that we have not seen very much substantial gun reform from the Biden administration, which is especially disappointing considering the fact that Joe and Kamala both campaigned on this, people are very frustrated.
The pace of gun violence in America shows no sign of slowing down, and the summer is just getting underway.
All that the president is doing, all I am doing, is taking a look at reality for working families, understand their needs have been ignored for decades. Now it is time to create good-paying jobs, millions of good-paying jobs, addressing health care, housing, infrastructure.
And that was Senator Bernie Sanders out of Vermont. And here to talk more about just that, infrastructure negotiations, is the Chief of Staff at New Journey PAC, A.J. Swinson. Thank you for joining us. Let's jump right in. Senator Sanders is asking for more money to the tune of $6 trillion. How will his proposal impact Black and brown communities?
So what Senator Sanders is asking for is kind of a wish list. He wants Medicare expanded, a lot of different things for healthcare workers, not the traditional view of infrastructure. So I think that he'll have some pushback, but there are good implications of some of the things that he wants. And it's very important to him that these things not be paid for by the American people, or at least the middle class, which I think is a very important aspect that he needs to iterate, especially as now Democrats are pondering if they should be actually raising gas taxes and increasing taxes on electric vehicles in order to pay.
And AJ, can you talk about the human infrastructure elements that will actually impact Black and brown communities, like childcare?
So increasing the wages for healthcare workers is one of the big things that's been talked about a lot. There was originally money in the plan for money to go towards HBCUs to expand their health programs, also, although that was cut and maybe placed back in some way under Bernie Sanders' plan. So there's a lot of different ways that they're discussing improving things across the country on different things that Democrats have priorities on with this one infrastructure bill.
So you actually said the key phrases right there, what Democrats have supported. So I guess the big question is, can Bernie Sanders' plan actually garner enough support on both sides of the aisle?
The truth is no. Even Biden's plan has been slimmed down from over $2 trillion. It was originally about $2.3 trillion. And right now it's been slimmed down to about $1.2 trillion. And so it's focusing more closely in on what infrastructure actually is. That's something that's a bipartisan issue that both sides can get along with, As far as other policies like expanding Medicare with an infrastructure bill, reconciliation, different things like that, those are things that Republicans are not going to get on board with. So, if you couldn't get a $2 trillion bill passed, definitely cannot get a $6 trillion bill passed.
Okay, so let's move on to another proposal that is actually getting some support from both sides. 21 senators, including 11 Republicans, are on board with hard infrastructure spending. That's for roads, bridges, and other projects. But in the broader proposals, such as climate change, and again, that human infrastructure element like childcare, should Democrats create separate legislation and not combine the two, even though they somewhat intertwine?
Yes, and I think that's the greatest issue that they're having getting this bill passed. You've actually had Republicans, Marco Rubio and Mitt Romney, who have talked about child tax credits, ways that you can do child care in the law. So there are Republicans who are willing to get on board with those ideas. But when you try to throw everything into an infrastructure bill, one, you're kind of pulling the wool over people's eyes. You're making people think that, oh, we just want to fix the roads and bridges, when actually what taxpayers are getting is a much larger bill that's seeking to fix a lot of different perceived issues in society. So if you want to get a bill passed, I think you should separately handle child care. There are a lot of different issues related to that also that should be addressed. And if we just throw it into the infrastructure bill, it won't get the attention that it rightfully needs and the attention that American families would want it to have in order to truly be helpful.
Okay, AJ, let's bring it back to the president, who is a huge fan of passenger trains. He's made this known even while campaigning, that he used to take the Amtrak every single day when he was a senator. So what are his plans for high-speed rail in his infrastructure plan, considering the fact that America is lagging behind other developed nations when it comes to high-speed rail service?
As you said, America is lagging behind. They've had high-speed rail in countries like Japan for quite a long time. The closest that America has gotten so far is the Acela, which didn't necessarily accelerate the trip that you would make, say, from Washington, D.C. to New York or to Delaware, as Biden typically goes. So Biden is having to figure out ways that he can bolster our transportation, make it safe, make it faster. You'd have to hire, you'd have to be willing to invest in technology. All those things will take money. I think that this is something that would be perfect for a private-public partnership, working with and partnering with private industries that already have access to this technology, and then using it for public interest at a cost that we all can afford.
So, AJ, my last question for you. What should Black and brown folks be demanding of their lawmakers when it comes to trying to get something in this bill that will benefit us?
So I think the key thing that we should be focusing on is, what are our priorities? Our priorities, I would say largely, if you look at polling and things like that, are education and healthcare. Those are definitely huge priorities for Black and brown communities. Now, how those things can be addressed in infrastructure is tricky. I do think there are some small ways, such as, allowing more healthcare facilities to be built. Many African American communities do not have enough hospitals, do not have enough space there for people who need help. But we need to be careful in trying to fit everything into the infrastructure bill, because then you may end up getting far less, as what happened before with HBCU funding getting cut. So, if you supported President Joe Biden, then it should be fine for you to expect a special bill or its own bill that actually accurately and completely addresses the issue, not just something that's kind of thrown into an infrastructure bill where it won't get the attention, it won't get the focus of implementation that it would if it were its own bill.
Mm-hmm. AJ Swinson, thank you so much for joining us on BNC. We look forward to welcoming you back.